So here on Turf TV we have a new wagering opportunity for you. It's every other Monday we go racing to Belgium and to Mons. It is a fibre sand track. It's just 6.5 furlongs round, and this is the first of 7 races this evening. Now this is the delayed 4:55. All the races of course been run half an hour late. Layer Cake is currently the 9-4 favourite. That is the one horse ridden by Stephen Helen. 7-2 is Glucksgex. It's 9-2 Zaragoza. It's 7-1 Monaco Franze. It's 9-1 Holy Rare and 10-1 Intrepido and 12-1 Bar Those. The runners then are at the start for the first race at Mons. It's 7.5 furlongs the distance. They start in the home straight, just over a complete circuit ahead of the field of 14, which is a maximum field, and a very short run to the first turn. It's only a furlong before they hit that first turn and make the way into the back stretch. So let's take a look at one or two of the fancied runners. The favourite here is number 1, Layer Cake, ridden by Stephen Helen, who's a very experienced German-based jockey, but he comes into Belgium to ride every other Monday. He rides here for Lucien van der Meulen, and Layer Cake has a very legitimate chance. He's won 11 of his 52 career starts. He was formerly trained in Germany. He won a course and distance claimer here on his penultimate start by 5 lengths. That was for today's connections. He clocked a pretty decent time then, 1:35 and 2. He's slightly worse off in the weights now with the 11 horse Monaco Franze, but I think it's safe to say that the 1 Layer Cake still has a little bit more of an upside. Even though he is having his 53rd start today, he seems to have really found a niche for himself running at this track. He was also third behind the 4 horse here, Intrepido, when they clashed on their last start. So the 1 horse here, very much a legitimate player, comes out of stall number 5, purple colours with the yellow disc and the purple cap, just about to move forward now is the favourite Layer Cake. I thought I might take him on in this race. The one I thought I'd take him on with was the 4 horse here, that is Intrepido. Intrepido is the mount of Bart de Koninck. Intrepido yellow with green crossbelts, blue and green hoop sleeves. Was a course and distance winner in a claiming race by a head on his penultimate start. Again, wasn't a bad time he ran there, 1:35 and 6. He's an ex-French trained horse who's won 9 of his 69 career starts. It was a bit of a scramble that he won last time out. He won by a neck and a short head from the 1 horse Layer Cake and the 11 Monaco Franze, but again, he's a horse who seems to have made a real niche for himself running at this particular track, and that's, I think, is probably good enough for me to give him the victory here over Layer Cake, 'cause he's just getting a little bit of weight. Layer Cake's carrying 62 kilograms. That's a big, big impost for a horse racing on the flat. Intrepido gets the weight break of just 58 kilograms here with Bart de Koninck aboard. He rides here for Danny de Vala. Another one to quickly mention is the 14 Glucksgex. Horrible name to say and probably call in the race. Has just gone in the blue and grey chevrons with the orange cap. Glucksgex is the mount of French-based Philippe Minarek, who often comes north of the border to take rides here at Mons. Has won 4 of his 44 career starts. 4th in a course of distance handicap last time, beaten 4 lengths. So he's taking the drop down now into claiming company, but the races he's been running in have been run in rather slow times, and that would be a little worrying if you're going to support the 14 Glucksgex. Here's the 7 Holy Rare, about to move forward. She's won just 1 of her 9 career starts. She's one of the least exposed in this particular field. She's trained by Sascha Schmerax, and she's a French-based German trainer and ridden by Miguel Lopez. The last 2 or 3 about to move forward. That's the 12 Zaragoza going in with Daniel Poursu. Daniel Poursu is another of the French-based jockeys who often come north of the border to ride. Daniel riding here for Peter Scheigen, the well-known German trainer. You could give this horse, the 12 Zaragoza, who's still a maiden after just 3 starts, a real chance. This one's, though, taking the biggest hop, that is the drop. Never run in a claimer before. The runs so far have been in conditions and in maiden company, running now in a claimer in Belgium for the first time. The other runs, and they've been with some degree of success, hitting the board on a couple of occasions in Germany. I think the green with the yellow cap, Zaragoza, would be a big danger for me. and I'll probably make her the biggest danger to my selection Intrepido. We're still waiting for the grey Moonlit Dancer, and the red, white and blue colours belongs to number 8 Shambles. Shambles is drawn in stall 13, so is one from the outside here. Shambles, who refused to race last time out, so we'll keep an eye on Shambles, who's won 3 of its 22 career starts. Stéphane Francois has the ride on Shambles, but she's got her own thoughts on racing, and as I say, she planted herself in the stalls last time out. She nearly caused a void race because they took so long to try and get her out of the stalls. The horses had nearly come back round again by the time they got her out, so we really will keep an eye on number 8 Shambles. We don't want her to be the madam that she appears to be being once again today. The others are waiting patiently in the starting stalls. A reminder, this is the 4:55 race. It's starting half an hour late due to a delay to racing at Mons. We're still waiting for the grey Moonlit Dancer. Just checking out the colours here of the horses towards the top end of the betting. Number 1, Layer Cake out of stall 5. Light purple with a yellow disc and yellow sleeves. Intrepido, yellow with green cross belts and blue and green hoop sleeves, who is also towards the top of the betting. And in green with a yellow cap is the German-trained maiden Zaragoza, trained by Peter Schergen. Of course, Peter Schergen has had lots of success both in France and, of course, also over in Britain. He's had runners and winners here, both on the flat and over jumps. I believe Moonlit Dancer will be the last one to go forward. When they're set, they'll have 7.5 furlongs ahead of them. Shambles is very nearly in, but she's still not quite in the hands of Stéphane Francois. She's a 5-year-old having her 23rd career start today. And they've now got the back gates closed. So we wait now for Moonlit Dancer, who will be the last of the 14 for the Mons opener over 7.5 furlongs. Moonlit Dancer moves into stall 4, and that's it. They're in the gate. And they're off. Racing over 7.5 furlongs, Comanche Raider towards the inside was taken back, and Layer Cake, the favourite, was away alertly. So too was Monaco Franze as they go towards the turn. Intrepido, and towards the outside is Zaragoza. They go into the turn, and it's Layer Cake against the inside rail, taken on by Monaco Franze, and around the outside in third is Zaragoza. Intrepido is racing in fourth. Shambles jumped okay today and is fifth towards the outside of Holy Rare. Then towards the inside, Moonlit Dancer as they head towards the back straight. Then towards the outside is Gluckskex. Gluckskex is being followed by R3 Gracers, who's been pushed along. Le Bandit towards the rear. Also out the back of the field is Cabirza as they make the run down the back stretch. Blue Knight is outpaced, and a long last is Comanche Raider, and also deep out on the track Vodka Lady, another one who will be brutally wide as they go towards the turn. Less than 3 furlongs to go in the Mons opener, and it's Layer Cake who still has the lead. Monaco Franze racing in second. Hard driven. Zaragoza is now in third. Intrepido in fourth. Shambles making a 3-wide move, racing in fifth, about to go third. Gluckskex is now staying on in sixth position. Around the outside in seventh comes Cabirza as they come into the lane. 1.5 furlongs to go. Layer Cake and Stephen Helen still have the lead over Monaco Franze and Glenbrime racing in second. Intrepido is staying on one pace in third. Shambles to the outside, and then comes Gluckskex. They're deep inside the final 1/2 furlong, and it's Layer Cake who's out clear by about 3 lengths, staying on Intrepido, and then on the outside Shambles, but it is Layer Cake. Layer Cake wins. Shambles in second, Intrepido in third, and Gluckskex finished in fourth. A win there for number 1, Layer Cake, ridden by Stephen Helen for trainer Lucien van der Meulen. And that is Layer Cake's 12th career victory from 53 starts. Had a good draw today, came out of stall number 5, was away extremely fast, which is always important here around this bullring track at Mons, and has just about made every single yard of the running. Staying on down the outside is Shambles with the red sleeves. She was a good girl today, refused to race last time out, but she stayed on to get second. Our selection Intrepido with the blue cap and yellow jacket is going to fade into third, and from a mile back it's Gluckskex who is going to stay on in fourth place. Unofficially 1, 184, the order of finish. 184 in the opener at Mons.